Good day, class. Welcome to yet another class for Introduction to Photojournalism and Visual Communication. We are continuing from Module 2, which is Principles of Visual Design and Theories. Now, under this module, the first unit we shall treat is Basic Design Principles. As far as you know, designs have rules and guidelines. Now, applying or following these rules is very, very important if your design must be meaningful to your audience. The first rule or principle in design is balance. And balance, this one says, is just like a balanced meal with the right proportions of proteins, carbs, and fats, and whatever. What this principle of design is talking about, that's balance is talking about, is that as far as your design is concerned there must be all visual elements. As far as your design is concerned, there must be picture, there must be title, there must be text, that's wording, there must be background color. These are the things that make your design balanced. The next design principle is contrast. Contrast, this one is like adding salt to a dish, pepper, blah blah blah, all these things. So that is actually what makes them your design your design contrast. Now, in the world of visual communication, contrast simply means application of white background, the use of black color to write your title, the use of green color to write follow-up descriptions or whatever what you want to write in your picture, as well as a blend of various colors in your picture that is on that design. This is actually what makes it contrasting as far as design is concerned. You don't have to, or it is not allowed, it's not advisable that while you are designing you use the same font type. Maybe the title of your design is 12 font type. The body of your design, that's small text or wordings that you write, is also 12 font type, while the title is, you make use of 12 font size, but the font type is Times New Roman. When you are also coming to write the small words, you also make use of Times New Roman. No, it is advisable as far as design is concerned that you mix the font sizes and mix the font types and mix the colors and make sure that the pictures you are using are in different sizes. That is contrasting. Proportion is very, very important too. It is one of the basic design principle which a good visual communicator must apply. What this one is talking about is that your picture or your video on the design, as well as the text, as well as the small wordings, must be proportionate enough. What this one means is specific to the font sizes and the font type. This is what proportion is talking about, because it believes that there shall never be any design, or there shall not be any design that you will embark on without giving the design title as well as writing some words that follows it. So this is what it's talking about. You must make sure that your title for the design, the size is different from the small words that you write to accompany the design. This one is proportion is different from contrast. Contrast means the differences or the variation in all the visual elements: color, text, title, wordings, and whatever. But proportion has nothing to do with the color, or with what's it called, the color. Yes, it has nothing to do with the visuals. It is more what's it called, emphatic on the text sizes as well as the text type that you use. Now, alignment is also very important. It's one of the basic design principle that a good um, um, visual communicator, or broadly speaking a good student of mass communication, must apply. Alignment simply means that your text or visual elements like color and pictures do not overlap to other area uh, of the design that will make it very difficult for your audience to understand. If you are creating a title for your design, ensure that that title has a specific boundary it stops. You must not what's it called, allow the title to overlap to the pictures boundary, as well as the small text boundary. Likewise, you must not allow that the small text boundary overlap and what's it called, get into the area where your pictures for the design are, or where your title for the design, which actually must be bigger than other what's it called, wordings in the text is. The last one we shall talk about, as well as the basic design principle is concerned, is repetition. It's very important because repetition, it is believed, enables your audience to quickly identify and understand your design or your layout, whichever one you make use of. For example, uh, making use of a black background in your design does not necessarily mean that you should not give your the title of your design another black color. This is what it means by repetition. The fact that the title of your design is written in Times New Roman does not mean that you should not make use of Times New Roman again to write small words or text for that design. But what actually what they want you to avoid is too much repetition of any of the visual elements, because if you do that, it will make your writing, or sorry, your text, or I mean your design, it will make your design look what's it called, to make your design look very bored and on not visual appealing to your audience. This is what we mean by repetition. Now we are going to the next unit, which is concepts of visual perception, cognition, and communication. I was called explain these concepts for you. What we mean by visual perception, what we mean by cognition and communication, and how important it is for a visual communicator, broadly a good student of mass communication, to understand them and know how to apply them. Thank you.